Hello everyone, welcome to Civil Sara. And today we are going to discuss about a burning issue, which is a fall in the petrol and diesel prices. So government has taken a very positive step that there will be a fall in the petrol and diesel prices as they have been rising in the past few months. So it is a very positive step, and it brings cheerfulness and happiness in the faces of the people in this Diwali. So let's understand the context, like few headlines, like center has cut the excise duty on the petrol and diesel by rupees 5 and rupees 10 respectively on Diwali. Right? And after the government reduces the excise duty, the state slash the value added tax on the fuel. So various other state governments like Assam and Karnataka and others have taken a decision of reducing the value added tax by rupees 7 per litre in the recent times. So let's understand how this is taken. So I am Murtuza Khabri and I'm here to discuss some of the burning issue because I'm passionate towards it and I love to interact with you beautiful people. So let's understand the context, like why this decision is taken and how it will impact on us, and what are the impact on the government, and what could we expect in the coming future also, and the future trend. So let's understand the context here. To add the Diwali excitement, the government has reduced the central excise duty by 5 rupees on petrol and 10 rupees on diesel. Okay, and this reduction would take into effect on 4th November, and it has been done recently. And following this cut on excise duty on petrol and diesel, various other BJP ruled states or the state governments ruled states have that taken the decision of reducing the value added tax in both petrol and diesel by 7 rupees per litre. So let's understand what are the benefits of this decision, why this decision is taken, and how it will benefit the people of the country. So the government has said that this cut in the excise duty on petrol and diesel would aid to the poor and the middle class. What it will aid the poor and the middle class and increasing the consumption and keeping the inflation rate low. So it will help in keeping the inflation rate low. So there is another major thing is that this massive reduction would also help in boosting the farmers' income in the upcoming Rabi season, as the farmers use the diesel as a fuel for various other agricultural equipments for harvesting and even tractors, etc. So it will help in boosting the farmers' income and the capacity of the farmers. So these are the benefits of it. So let's understand what is the reason behind this highest ever reduction and why the government has taken this and what are its impact. As this has been a massive reduction from like 5 to 10 rupees in the recent times, and it has not been done in the past. So why this decision has been taken, as the global oil prices has been rise the pandemic, the center has increased the price of the petrol by 13 to 14% recently. So the government has been increasing the petrol prices throughout the time, and the excise duty on petrol has been increased by around whooping 65% from 19.98 rupees to 32.98 rupees per liter. So excise duty has been increased in the recent times. On the diesel also, the excise duty has been increased by 79% from 15.83 rupees to 28.83 rupees per liter in the recent times. So it is not the highest ever reduction, but it has been a positive step towards the people. So let's understand the pump prices, how the prices will drop and how it will act to affect, and what is the petrol prices here. So the base price of the petrol is 47 and the base price of diesel is 49.36. So let's understand that it is around 50 rupees or something. So there will include the freight, like logistics costs and the price to the dealers and everything. So the old excise duty was around 32.90 and it was 31.80. So now it has been changed by rupees 5 rupees in petrol, 27.90, and 10 rupees of 21.80 in diesel. So there has been a cut in the excise duty also here. So what we can see, a drop of around 109 rupees in Delhi. So it will be around 103 or something, and it will also go down by, as the governments have included, there will be reduction in the value added tax also. So it might go under 90 rupees. So I hope you understood what are these and how these pump prices will be reduced. So let's understand that why this petrol excise duty has been rising throughout. As you can see that the excise duty in 2014 was around only 9.48 rupees, so or 3.56 rupees in 2014. Now the excise duty, as the fuel prices were high at that time, now as the fuel prices were are low at in 2021, but still the excise duty has been increased to 32.98, and it has been reduced by 5 rupees here. So as there has been a global upswing in international oil prices, the inflationary pressure has been exerted on the economy. That we have been feeling the inflation throughout. So we, as you can see, that the increase in the excise duty in the government, like it has been increasing from July 2014 to April. So there has been an increase in the excise duty here. So let's understand what is an excise duty. What is an excise duty? We have been talking about on the fuel. Excise duty is a type of tax levied on the goods for their production, distribution, and sale. So if we are producing any goods or production, we there will be a tax or a duty on it, which is known as excise duty, and it is polar opposite. It is completely opposite to the customs duty, as it applies to the things manufactured in other country, but it has been like excise duty on the things manufactured in our country, and custom duties are the things arriving from abroad. If we are importing something, there will be a duty on it, which is known as custom duty. I hope you understood what is excise duty and custom duty. So let's understand how the excise duty is divided on petrol. So as you can see that the central excise duty is on 32.9 rupees. So it has been divided into basic excise duty, special additional excise duty, additional excise duty, and agricultural infrastructure development. So it has been divided into various other different duties. Like basic excise duty will be there, and there will be cess on various educational, agriculture, and other purposes also. So from this basic excise duty, it will be divided into two divisible pools, that there will be a state share in it, and there will be a central share in it. So it will be around 98.28% of the central share will be available, because most of the central excise duty will be going to share, and there will be also be a state exchequer. They will provide some amount to the states also from that duty which have been collected by the center. So I hope you understood how the excise duty has been divided, and how it is divided throughout. So let's understand what is value added tax or VAT. Why the state governments has been adding value added tax, right? It is the consumption tax levied onto the commodity whenever it adds value at any point or supply chain on the production to sale. So if they add any value to it, so the value added tax would be added in the supply chain. So it will be added in various other examples, like value added taxes is added on various other production or producers in our country. So as you can see, the petrol and diesel are out of the GST bracket. So the goods and services tax which has been levied by the government, it doesn't include petrol and diesel prices. So as why the GST has been added, it is because to curtail the cascading effect. Like there has been on the same product, on the same commodity, there will be double or triple taxes which has been faced by the people. So to avoid that, only a single tax has been added, which is known as goods and service tax by the government. So petrol and diesel prices are out of it. So that's why we see that there will be excise duty and value added tax on it. So let's understand how the impact of this reduction on the price would be on the government revenue. So there has been reports like the government will lose around 8,700 crore rupees every month in revenue. Okay, due to the price drops, and there has been a seen as a there has been a report that the annual impact would be more than 1 lakh crore, that the government will be losing a revenue of around 1 lakh crore rupees, and in the current fiscal year it will be around 43,500 crore rupees. So I hope you understood that there will be an impact, like there will be a revenue foregone, or was or there will be reduction in the revenue collection from this petrol brackets of around 1 lakh crore per on this year. So there has been a report that fuel prices will drop after tax cut, the central to lose 1.4 lakh crore rupees a year. So why we have been seeing that there has been a like government is losing money, but actually it's not the case, because the government has been raising the excise duty from 2017. It has been raising to 32.98 rupees. So now they have been reduced as a 5 rupees and 10 rupees here. So as you can see that it has like the government has taken a positive step here. So let's understand the fuel price distribution here, like how the fuel price has been distributing. So the base oil prices as of February 2021, it was 29.34 per liter. So it has been going on, like excise duties are added and the value added taxes is added, and it is going to rise here. So this shows that the government is actually charging more on the excise duty in the recent times to get more revenue. In order to get more revenue due to COVID and other things, so the prices has been rising, the excise duty has been rising in the recent times. So let's understand what is the crude oil prices versus the retail prices, like how they are interlinked, etc. So as you can see now, in the February 2021, the crude oil prices are at for a barrel of dollar 59.78, and the petrol prices and and the diesel prices are around 87.3. Now it has been raised to 100, 100 plus 103, 104. So as you can see that there is a gap between the crude oil prices and the diesel prices. So they have been decreasing in the recent times. The prices have been decreasing, as you can see here, but the petrol and diesel prices have been rising. In order to maintain this, they have been increasing the excise duty. So now what happened is there has been an increase in the demand of crude oil prices in the recent times and the coming future. So the prices of the crude oil prices might rise, and as the government has been increasing excise duty, so there are chances, there has been reports that it might reach, or it might rise above 130 rupees per liter in the near future. So in order to maintain the fiscal balance or the inflationary pressure onto the in the government, in the country, so the government has taken this decision of reducing the fuel prices or petrol and diesel prices here. So I hope you understood whatever I've been explaining throughout. So if you have any doubts and queries, please do comment in the comment section below. I'd be happy to clarify your doubts and queries. If you like my lecture, please hit the like button, share among your friends, and do subscribe my channel. So thank you very much. See you in the next video.